Do you, RobLynn Live? I'm going to say it until I can't say it no more. Do you, RobLynn Live? I know you do. I know some of you say you don't, you do, because we've seen you. We see you. So thank you, everybody, for RobLynn Live, and we appreciate that very much. Tonight is going to be a night to remember. And you'll see what we mean in just a momento. Okay, there we are. There we go. Okay. RobLynnLive.com. You're probably wondering, what in the world am I doing singing RobLynnLive.com? That's one of Lynn's domains. And if you're interested, you can get yourself set up with the OES system. Ooh, the ONPASSIVE system it is. You can log in by getting yourself an OMail, excuse me, and hooking yourself up with a fine little password. And then you get OMail, ONet, and OTrim absolutely cero. $0, as Pedro might say, $0. It's all free for thee and me. RobLynnLive.com. You might as well come on in. It doesn't cost you a nickel, a penny, a cent, nothing. Not a 50-cent piece or a quarter or even $1. Nothing. So, and if you want, you can subscribe once they open up the subscriptions, which we're hoping's any day. We just don't know when yet, to where you can subscribe and get yourself your very own OConnect. You can host webinars worldwide. You can host Go Lives, which are conferences live. You can do it all. So think about it. RobLynnLive.com. My vocal cords are good tonight. I'm going to be singing tonight, John Barilla. And remember, you can get anything that you want at Ashmafar's restaurant. Yeah. So today is day 625. We're on a roll now. It's Thursday, the 9th day of May, 2024, and you're tuned in to the RobLynn Network presentation of RobLynn Live and Ali. Yeah. So welcome one and all to the RobLynn Live Network production of RobLynn Live and Ali the Wonder Dog on this beautiful Thursday evening, afternoon, or Friday morning, depending on where you're calling home base tonight or this morning. And it looks like we got 12 people with us on YouTube, and I have no idea how many we got here. 29 gives us 41. Now let's boost that bad boy up to around a Benjamin, shall we? About 100, if we can. All right, here we go now. So it's either Thursday evening, like it is here, or it's Friday morning, depending on your particular location. So tonight, we've got a topic for the ages, okay? We've got a topic that takes us all the way back to the 15th century. What do you think about that, Miss Nakamoto?
That's kind of a long time ago.
Before you and I, right?
Yeah, way before us.
Well, before you anyway. At any rate, we're going to have a wonderful time tonight. And what do you think of this background, kids? With the lime green, do you see the blue pins? You can see the blue pins. And if somebody decides to raise their hand, the yellow jumps off the page. Yeah. So we hope.
Yeah, the yellow, yeah, it shows. You know, like we have this behind us is yellow, right? Yellow shows against the green. And the push pin, when we pin you for speakers who will be want to appear on the first screen, the blue push pin shows clearly enough on the green. So
not too
shabby.
All right.
We're
so
trying to figure out what color, best.
I think the lime green is dynamite.
We'll see tonight. See what
the yellow pops, the blue pops, the red pops, the black pops, the purple. It all pops. That's the way we like it. Tonight's topic is a great innovation, the World Wide Web. Now, this comes to you courtesy of a combination of Lynn Nakamoto and Mr. Sifu Master himself, Sifu Francis Tay Master. So thank you for both Lynn and Sifu Francis collaborating on that. That's very nice. I had a couple other ideas, but oh yeah, I got overruled. But that's okay, because this topic tonight is going to take you all the way back to the 15th century and up to today. So sit back and enjoy yourself. We're going to provide you the value you've been looking for all day in a webinar or a chat. Now, we've been dubbed a variety chat. So we'll keep it at that. We're a variety chat. All right? So we'll have a bit of community time after a small, short presentation by Roberto, yours truly, the Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter. Hello there, everybody. And then we'll have, after signing, we hope to have a song by the one, the only, the baritone. How about the baritone himself, JJB Tin Man, aka John Baria in Espanol, and in Italiano, it's John Barilla. So we'll look forward to seeing John a little bit later in the program. All right. Now, please pray for Ash, also his family, which includes Ashmahan, his lovely wife, and the boys Omar and Yusuf, also known as Chunky, for their good health, their safety, their well-being, you name it. And keep in mind, keep praying for not only them, but the support staffs, the media staff, and of course the tech team around the globe for everybody's continued safety and good health. Also, please send out your love, your light, and your prayers to anyone you know who may be under the weather, having been in an accident, having been ill, just having some bad times. Keep them in your love, light, and prayers, please. Would you? All right. Now, 6 May to 9 May is and it's still going on up until tonight, which is probably, it's already tomorrow in Paris, so it's over. 6 May to 9 May, it has been the ICANN conference in Paris, France, with ONPASSIVE staff in attendance as a registrar. Yeah. Can we get a heck yeah? Heck yeah. All right. And in addition to that, if you thought that wasn't enough, the Shar Jahanimation Conference was held on 1 May to 5 May for 4 days, actually 5 days of this year, with Dr. Susan in attendance and her staff from both O Media and Enjoy, feeling the waters there and getting themselves engulfed in what's going on within the conference of Shar Janimation, it's called. So this is our first year there. We've been to GITEX. We've been here to Shar Janimation today, and we wrapped up today with, of course, the ICANN. I call it a festival. It's not the Cannes Festival. It's actually the ICANN Conference. And ONPASSIVE is getting to be everywhere. If you haven't caught on yet to what's going on, it's huge. It's huger than huge. It's mega huge. All right? So, Dr. Susan and her Enjoy staff were in attendance, and it's all about serving women and children around the globe. And we think we do a little bit of that right here at RobLynn Live. We try to serve the public. And you know what? Look what it says at the bottom. All are welcome. We're not a closed group. You don't have to check with us to see if you can come. Just come along. We want everybody here. Okay? We are an equal opportunity chat.
Yeah.
Well, we're yeah. You know what I meant there.
Yep.
Come on now. All right. Now, another 10-day extension was announced today, in case you haven't been paying attention, kids. And that was announced today for OConnect beginning the 10th of May and the 11th of May going to the 20th and the 21st. Now, will that be the last 10-day extension? I haven't a clue, but we know we're getting closer. We know we're getting very close because look how crystal clear Lynn looks tonight. And listen to the audio you're getting from me and the audio from Lynn. And if Ollie was in the room, the barking from Ollie. It's absolutely marvelous. It's perfect. Perfectamente, as we say in Espanol. Perfectly done. Now, migration without hesitation, you know the drill there. Come on. If you haven't migrated by now, what in the world are you waiting for? There's nothing to wait for.
Don't
You
wait.
got it?
Don't wait.
You wait. Don't do
hesitate.
it.
Don't hesitate. Don't wait.
Don't hesitate. Migrate, as Lynn says. Check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. But before you do that, sign the NDA agreement and the affiliate one too. If you would please, s'il vous plaît, as we say in France. S'il vous plaît. Thank you. Merci. All right, man, the chat is lighting up. There's 30 already, including our moderators, Michael Chatta and Irena and Roy Davies and
it says 33 for me.
John Barilla. Well, it just went up to 33. I can't keep track of this stuff. I'm the value guy. I ain't the count guy. I'm the value guy. All right. So while you're at it, after you've signed the NDA agreement and the affiliate one too, check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. It's chock full. It's got plenty. That's a virtual plethora of shorts, longs, and medium videos for your pleasure and learning. It's a grand place to learn and catch up with all things ONPASSIVE. Now, check out the ONPASSIVE newest website. If you haven't, you're missing something. If you haven't, there's more and more goodies and information there. It's chock full of goodies, chock full of information. And where else but ONPASSIVE will you get, as Melanie Marcano, Double Mel says, a vision, some value, and you guessed it, marching on to victory. That's how we do it at RobLynn Live. That's how we do it at ONPASSIVE. That's how you need to do it in your world too. Just saying. Simply saying, actually. So log into your OES and check the ticker. And I typed in check the ticker. Well, check the little tykes too while you're at it. But check the ticker and the back office for any updates. Now, there could be an update at any moment. There could be an update in the ticker area as well. So you need to be laser focused. Stay focused on the ball. Watch the ball, as I used to be told by my baseball coaches. Keep your eye on the ball. Don't drop your shoulder. Don't drop your bat. And don't step in the damn bucket. I used to do that. Now, I was a damn bucket, according to my coaches. They didn't cut any slack. I was 8 years old, and they're using the word damn bucket. Because what I used to do, I was a left-handed batter, is I dropped my left foot back instead of keeping it still. So those of you who know baseball know you drop your foot in a bucket, and you're going to spray the ball. Or actually miss the ball, which I did plenty of times. All right. Attend webinars and chats as time permits, okay? Please. You owe it to yourself. You don't owe me a thing. You don't owe me a penny. You don't owe me a nickel, a dime, a quarter, a dollar, nothing. All you do is owe it to yourself to stay plugged in, okay? If you know of anybody in help who needs help, if you know of anybody needing help, you know the drill. You know the drill. Helping one helps us all.
Very true.
And if it's, let me mention this briefly. Greg Lakin, I know you called right when we went on the air. I couldn't pick the call up, but you do have my right phone number, so we'll hook up. Just bear with me, brother. It's been hectic. All right. Now, hop on OConnect when you can. Tonight is a good night for hopping on an OConnect. And we see 33 of you on the YouTube channel. Woo! Ooh, doggies, as we say here at RobLynn Live. All right. So, hop on an OConnect when you can. You can be a host, a co-host, or speaker, or an attendee. or do a go live where everybody's a speaker. How cool is that? Everybody's a speaker on a go live. So think about it. Just do it. Don't hesitate. Facilitate, and that means make it easy for yourselves. Subscribe to OConnect when you can. Subscribe to OConnect when you can. It's very important. You want to be able to hook into all the chats and webinars. There were 44 of them today. We're just one of 44, kids. That's it. But we're glad as many of you join us as you do. Stay laser focused on all things ONPASSIVE. And let's get after it, shall we? Or should we have a few hellos first?
Okay, can you handle that?
All righty, Juanita Slack, hello to you on the YouTube channel. Micah Chata, and 444. Tyrone is here. John Buddy, John Barilla is here. Thank you for being here, John, and doing what you do so well. Let me scroll a little more. Wow. Kushal Pegu. Mr. Pegu is here as usual, and we're glad you're here. And he is a moderator and helps us. Nagaraj is here. He was first in the tube tonight.
He was.
Thank you to you, Nagaraj. We appreciate you.
Michael was first.
Like I said, Michael Chatta 444 was first, followed by Nagaraj. All right. Chan Chal Ali in the house. Hello to you, Chanchal.
He's with us every day.
Every day without fail. Irenistek Sala is here too. Frank Rowe, that famous country western guy from West Virginia. Don't forget, you can catch him on his YouTube channel, Frank Rowe YouTube. He sings, and you'll enjoy it, especially if you like country music. He's very good at it. Nagaraj again is here. Kushal Nagaraj. Emmanuel Onyeguli in the house. Hello again to Frank Rowe. And let's see who else is here. Wow. AJ Gelat is here. Hello, AJ. Welcome to you, sir. And I hope you're a sir. I didn't see a picture. And who else is here? I mentioned Irenistek Sala, first girl. Armand Shan Bahati is here. Thank you. We are headed to the another new top. Ramesh Yadav is here. Cecil Weir of the deaf community is here. Welcome to you, Cecil. And Diane Michaud is here. And I saw Diane this morning.
Yeah, I did too.
I think I may have seen her at midnight too, but I know for sure I saw her at 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Yeah.
With Sifu Chris Tiazone and Sifu Master Francis Tay, and they did a wonderful job with global affiliates. Chris talking Canva, and taking the ball from there was the one and only Sifu. So, Diane, I saw you there. You do get around, and here you are again at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, all the way from, I think you're in Canada. I know you're in Canada. All right. Manindra is in the house, of course. I mentioned Chanchal Ali, and who else is here? Rayo Saheb is here. Welcome to you. And who else has made the Nicole Thomas is here. Wow, yeah, Nicole. Glad you're here as well. Who else is here?
And
Ruma Shill is here. Hello, Ruma.
Diane Mitchell, she's in our Facebook, on my Facebook profile. We're live streaming there. And Lisa McBride is there as well. Thank you, you guys. I see Chris Tuzon just popped in there too.
Roy Davies in the house doing that moderation thing, or moderator thing, I should say. Thank you to him. Veronica Pim is here. Hello, Veronica. Welcome to you, young lady. And Juanita Slack, as I mentioned, in the house. Poonam Raman Chander. Poonam Ram Chander in the house. Welcome, sir. And Jillian Hanna is here in YouTube. Welcome to you, Jillian. And there's Emmanuel again. Let's see, we're coming around a corner when we come. We'll be coming around the corner when we come. We'll be Passivians when we come. Okay.
AJ DJ, he's in Facebook.
He is. And Marshawn Bahati is here. Ooh, man, the gang is rolling in big time. We've got, we've dropped to 25, but that's okay. That's okay. It's not about the numbers, it's about the quality. And you guys are all quality. Quality. Irena Stexala, speaking of quality, thank you for that super sticker, Irena.
Thank you.
Very kind of you, first girl. Thank you very much
for your ongoing support.
We appreciate that very much. And let me see what else I got here. Beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. That's it for now. All right, now without further ado, I think I'm going to the chat. I'm going to the OConnect chat, and we're gonna say hello to some folks right there, right now, who are right here. Let's say hello to Fern LaHaye, excuse me, Fern. One Yaloni Jade. Franz Marcelin is in the house. Michael Chatta is here. Catherine Frierson is here. Dudu Bahar Gavi. Mr. Bahar Gavi is here. Henry Horn in the house. Edith Okocha here. Rabindra Kumar is here. Anthony Henderson, our friend from Dominica, is here. All right, Mel, Anthony's here.
Yeah, as I watch our Facebook live stream, I see that Roy Davies is there. He's saying hello, hashtag RobLynn, my great, wonderful friends. Thank you.
All righty, cool as beans.
At say Jolia, I see him too. AJ Dijam, Chris Tizan, and yep, that's it for now.
Hip hip hooray, as they say in the UK. Red, hip hip hooray. And speaking of that, we're glad to see that the king, formerly Prince Charles, is doing better. Okay, he's a stellar gentleman, and we're happy to see that as he leads England as the king, he's doing better. And we hope his daughter-in-law, is that Kate? I think it is Kate. We hope she's doing better too. She's having a go with the C word as well. So prayers out to all of them. From us to you, Petapali is here, and Petapali Aruna is here. And let's see, Dawn Swihart and Frank Rowe is moved on over here. Hello, Frank. And Gustavo Calle. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Michelle Weaver is here. Madeline Walsh. Melanie Marcano. What's a name? What's in a name? Marcano. I like Marcano better. It is Marcano. Shirley Dotson in the house. Ola Sumbo Kuye is here. Sadev Singh. Mr. Singh is here. Shankar Lal is here. Nagaraj, as we mentioned. Armand Hogue is in the house. And Armand, I saw you called, but I was at the VA hospital again today, so forgive me. I couldn't pick the phone up. Sajid Ahmad is here. And here's number 3 of the Petapallis. Hello, Mr. Petapalli. Armin Hogue again. Anush Kumar is in the house. Deb Long and Patty Andrea Cola, 2 of our lovely ladies from the deaf community.
And we're happy that Patty's safe. She had bad weather and tornado and all of that, and trees falling down, right? Trees falling down, but she's fine. She's okay. So
good news there all the way around. John Barella is he, Barilla and that's the Tin Man is here, and Francis Tay is in the house, a seafood master himself. Carmela Schwartz is here. The Fire Israeli Rose Girl, and it looks like Patience is here. Her last name is Osewari. Did I get that right?
Osewari, I think.
All right. Miss Osewari is here. Patience.
I see Irena popped into the Facebook live stream as well. Thanks, Irena.
Thanks, everybody, for getting around. Nice. You guys are getting around big time.
Use those hashtags. It's a good opportunity to help yourself. So go ahead and use hashtags. And the suggested hashtags are in the webinar chat. It's like hashtag OES Classroom, hashtag RobLynn, and then of course hashtag whatever you brand yourself with, you know, your name or your domain name, etc. So
All right, we've done about 30 minutes of hellos and 30 minutes of announcements. It's time to get after it. All right, kids?
okay.
We think you're going to like this tonight. If you do, give us a thumbs up. If you don't, give us a thumbs up anyway, because we don't take thumbs down for anything. We are a thumbs up organization. So tonight's topic should be a fun look at the early beginnings of the World Wide Web. And before all that, the way up to present day conditions is what we're going to take a look at. Now, I asked him while we were on our car ride today, Ollie, have you got a question of the evening? And what did he say? Whoop, 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 whoop. That didn't sound like Ollie. Woof, woof. That sounds more like Ollie. Well, his question to you guys is thus, this, and thus, and thus, this, anything will do. Let me see. Okay. When did you get interested in the internet? Was it computers that got your interest? Was it knowing that you could have a web browser after the early 90s? What was it? When did you find yourself with the internet? Okay, was it when you were trying to do a Morse code when you were in the Navy? Was that when you were first struck by the bug? Or when was it? So we don't care whether you're a pioneer. We don't care whether you're a newbie. All we know is you're here, we're here, and we're going to get it done right now, right here. Now, communicate. There we go, Sharon. Bedeep, bedeep, bedeep. Communication before the internet and the World Wide Web relied on various methods over the centuries. This just didn't happen overnight, kids. This happened over the many hundreds of years. Here we take a bird's eye look, a bird's eye view of the history past to present, shall we? I think we shall. All right, believe it or not, communication was revolutionized back in the 15th century. Now, how can they revolutionize anything in the 15th century? I'll tell you how. The distribution of books and newspapers became widely acclaimed. Didn't be prior to that where you could just pick up a newspaper. Oh no, that wasn't the way it worked, but now it is. So things, they are a changing, and that is good vibrations all the way around. Okay, now that was the 15th century. Let's fast forward a couple more centuries to the 1800s and the electric telegraph system with the use of the Morse code. Now, that's going way back, not as far back as the 1500s, but that is going way back.
Yeah.
Morse code. It enabled short messages to be sent over long distances for the very, very first time. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. All right. Now, and then, believe it or not, it took just a few decades later and along came the telephone, not the cell phone. No. Along came everything from party lines to no lines to 8 people being on the same phone line.
That's crazy.
It came along then, okay? And this allowed long distance voice communication. Okay, so we're starting to evolve, I would say, with regard as we're approaching the internet world and the web world, the wide world of the web. And continuing forward into the 20th century, guess what came along? Buffalo Bob, along with the radio.
Oh, really?
And there was Amos and Andy, you name it. John Barillo remembers back in those days. And the Honeymooners, all on radio, all came to television in the little black box and came on the scene as a new way to reach the masses. You didn't just sit in your living room and talk to your neighbor anymore. Oh, no. You got on the TV and you talked to people. Good stuff. And that was in the, let's see, that was actually in the 50s and 60s. But then, as new ways to reach the masses came along came what's called the internet. The internet. Well, it arrived in the 1980s as an infant, as a baby, as a little runny-nosed thing. When it was going to be over another couple of decades, we're going to have a full-fledged internet and web. Well, without seeming too primitive, several other methods were used before the internet. I'm glad you asked, Lynn. First off, there were smoke signals. This is where the Indians would go like this and do smoke signals. Then there was messenger runners, people that actually ran from building to building with messages. And then along came the Pony Express. Oh, that's back in my day.
And I wonder if they did not only from building to building, but further.
Oh, they did. They went across the street. They went down miles and miles, and it was steadily becoming the way to deliver your message.
Didn't they have bicycles by then?
They had bicycles, yeah.
Maybe
they were getting bicycles. They had wooden wheels, believe it or not.
Oh, I bet they used wooden bicycles.
Yeah, they did.
Deliver messages.
So the Pony Express with mail delivery and telegrams, which were the first. I repeat, telegrams were the first electronic transmissions of any kind. Any kind. Good stuff.
Wow.
Very good stuff, if I might add. All right. Let me see. Oh, there were a few other methods that we need to mention that went way, way back. How about pigeons?
Oh,
remember the carrier pigeon?
Yeah.
Well, you probably don't remember them. I don't.
I've seen movies about it.
Right, where the pigeon, they would put a note on his, I was going to call it a paw, but it's actually his foot, and in between the webbing, and would send the pigeon on his way.
That's pretty cool.
Then there came horse.
Except if the pigeon got sick or the pigeon lost its way, then uh-oh.
Nothing worse than a sick pigeon with diarrhea, I always say.
Oh, what if there was a storm and the pigeon got blown away then? Oh, well.
Well, hopefully that didn't happen.
Blown away.
Yeah.
Or if somebody decided they wanted to eat pigeon.
I know we can speak pigeon here, but we don't eat pigeon here. Pigeon is nasty.
Pigeon delivery couldn't have been that reliable.
No, it wasn't. And horseback messengers became more and more prevalent. Printed materials, get it, and electronic signals as the precursors to the internet. Okay? We were getting there. We were evolving. We're still evolving today, but this is leading up to the web. And then came the internet. Oh, yeah. The origins date back for the internet to roughly 1969. Hard to believe it's just been 55 years of internet when a computer network was developed for the United States of America Department of Defense, known as Advanced Research Projects Agency, or for short, ARPA. ARPA came along, and then the APRANET came along, originally connected 4 universities and colleges: UCLA, Stanford, UC Santa Barbara, which is University of California, Santa Barbara, and the University of Utah, which was the furthest one away. And this system laid the groundwork for the modern internet. Yeah, you thought it was more complex than that, didn't you? But oh no, it was those 4 universities that laid the groundwork, and the Department of Defense in the United States. Well, what are the key developments that led to the development of the internet? We kind of need to get into the internet now. So we're fast forwarding a little more, a little faster, and let's talk about that now. 1965, a good year. I was a sophomore in high school. Computers were connected at MIT. They connected 2 computers across the hallways in MIT, and MIT stands for the Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Okay.
Then in 1969, the ARPANET was launched, which we mentioned already. And then in 1973, yeah, man, just a short 51 years ago, the first international connection between nodes in England and Norway appeared. And we started talking between countries long distance, making this an internet for the masses, a global internet. Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
We're almost finished. Let's talk 1974, shall we? A man named Mr. Surf and Mr. Khan, Surf and Khan, not Surf and Turf, Surf and Khan, published their research on data transmission over networks, DTN, data transmission over networks. Well, in 1983, let's continue down memory lane, or up memory lane, I should say. 1983, the domain name system. Have you heard the word domain bandied around a little by ONPASSIVians? Oh, yeah, baby. We're going to have our own domain known as ODomain. We're going to have our own domain. It's going to open up the marketplace for you and me. Yeah. Exciting time. So that was in 1983, 51 years ago, the DNS, the domain system, was established with the use of domain names. And what were they referred to as? .com and .org. Now we've got everything from .biz to .Pennsylvania to .us to .ai, you name it. So things are evolving faster than a speeding bullet, I should say. Well, 1990 brought along some research guys known as Bemers-Lee, that was his last name, Bemers-Lee, and he developed HTML, HTTP, and URLs. Wow, what a genius this guy was. So, which laid the foundation for what's now known as the World Wide Web. So 1990, that was the birth of the World Wide Web, just a short 34 years
not
ago.
Too long ago.
No, not really. Well, then in 1991, the introduction of the World Wide Web, providing a user-friendly, we might add, interface, accessing information of the internet. That was in 1991. We're fast forwarding up to now. And as you can see, the internet evolved over the decades with much trial and error. Oh my goodness. If you notice, most of these designers and developers were bald because they were pulling their hair out over this stuff. Well, through trial and error and certainly lots of research, Licklider, Mr. Licklider, Mr. Kleinrock, Mr. Roberts, Mr. Surf, and Mr. Khan, and Berners-Lee came up with what's known as the World Wide Web. Wow. Or
people don't really know their names, huh? They're not that.
Those are not household words or household names. Nope. But we thought we'd bring them to light once again.
Interesting. Very educational, you know.
We're trying to provide a little value here. I hope some of you are making notes. And now the World Wide Web, or the web, as it's referred to commonly, is an information system that enables sharing of content over the internet. Oh, yeah, baby. Through user-friendly ways. Can't beat that. It's user-friendly. Absolutely user-friendly, and was open to the public in 1991. So just a short 33 years ago, along came the web.
Wow.
And we thought it had been here forever.
Wow.
What then are some of the key points about the World Wide Web? Come on, if you're going to throw value at us, keep throwing the value, will ya? The web allows documents to be accessed using the HTTP or hypertext as it's known. That's HT protocol. So hypertext transfer protocol is what HTTP stands for. All right. Well, the web first conceived as a universal way to link a system whereby documents and media, as well as content, whether it be audio or video, are made available through web servers. You've heard that term, servers, and accessed by web browsers. And we do know some of those browsers, don't we? Web resources, for a matter of fact, are identified through URLs, which stands for Universal Resource Locators. Ooh, that's pretty fancy schmancy. The most common document type is a web page, as you all know, and we have a new web page every week at OnPassive. It's formatted as a hypertext markup language standing for HTML. So HTML is hypertext markup language, and it stands for Hotmail or HTML. Now, which today supports text, it supports scripts, and it supports audio. All of that. That's pretty cool, if I might say so.
Yeah.
In addition, HTML, and let me continue here for a moment, enables hyperlinks. And we've heard Sifu Francis and Sifu Chris talking about hyperlinks, which provide immediate access to web resources, which enables web surfing. You've heard that term. Why don't you surf the internet? Well, we can surf the internet because of the hyperlinks. And as one might imagine, the web is used by the masses. And with OnPassive and our digital solutions, digital products, whatever you want to call them, we are going to impact billions with a B. Could even be trillions with a T. But for now, it's going to be used by the masses. Billions and billions.
Trillions of people yet.
It's coming.
In the world, you know what I mean? But eventually we'll get to the trillions.
True that. In conclusion, if I may, please, let me conclude. There are a few of the web browsers that we think bear mentioning. You may not remember these names, but let me throw them out there anyway. Netscape Navigator. Ooh, sounds pretty exotic. Internet. How about Internet Explorer? We all know that one. Safari by the fine folks at Apple. Firefox, an independent browser. And Google Chrome. And you know what? The list keeps growing with the use of mobile web applications. What you could do on your computer, your laptop, or your desktop, you're now being able to do on your mobile device. How groovy
and
is
that's important
that?
because most of the world uses mobile devices rather than laptops, computers, etc. So it's really important that it must be accessible to mobile device users.
And 70% of all OnPassivians, all global affiliates, are on their phone. And if I might add, you're on your phone 24/7, Nakamoto, as well as on the computer. So that concludes our little bit of value for tonight as we took you all the way from back in the day, a little before Lynn and myself, all the way up to today. So we went from communication through pigeons all the way up to now where everything is electronic and at your fingertips or on the computer or at your fingertips on the cell phone or the iPad or the Google Pad. You name it, it's accessible. So welcome here, everybody. We're glad you're here. I wanted to check the YouTube one more time just to see where we were at. There are 33 people there.
And John Barilla says Paul Revere was a famous horse messenger.
He was.
And then Don Swihart said we had a party line phone. I wonder if I don't remember that we had a party line phone. What year was that? Did they say?
The 50s and early 60s.
Oh,
We had one.
I think that we had it, but I don't remember because I was still.
Well, that's how I met the girl 4 blocks away, Linda Walthall. She was on a party line with us, and I picked up one time, and she was talking to her girlfriends, and I said, "Hey, there's a dance this weekend up at the Windsor Forest Country Club. Why don't you come?" She didn't know me from the man in the moon. That was my first date.
Oh, how cute.
Doggies, Linda. Linda's still with us. She lives in, I think, close to Savannah, Georgia. I'm not sure if she's still in Savannah.
Wow, so people met on party lines.
On party lines, and that's how I met Linda, as a matter of fact.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, it is. So there were party lines, and I don't think there are anymore. But man, that was a thing in the 50s and 60s.
But if you wanted to like have a private conversation, you couldn't really, because people would be listening.
Everybody's listening in.
So you couldn't really say anything of a personal nature. So you're kind of constrained there.
Not one bit. Karina Lance, we see you in the chat.
And that's why it says, I am old, LOL. Don, you're
funny. You're not nearly as old as
and
the
then Mel
G-Man.
says, Rob, LOL. I don't know what you said, but it's LOL to something you said.
Well.
And John Barilla says, we didn't have one. I guess he needs a party line. But many of our neighbors did. Some great eavesdropping went on.
Oh, yeah.
I bet. And Don Swihart says, her husband, Don, she says, Don used to play softball at Winter Park. And John Barilla says, no more party lines, Rob. All gone.
True. And we'd like to welcome 51 of you to OConnect. So 51 and 37 is 88. Any way you look at it.
8 in YouTube. Right?
Double 8.
And a bunch of folks on the Facebook Live. So that's really nice.
We are getting around tonight, folks. We don't care where you join us, but at some point you're going to want to be on OConnect. Oh. So if you're not a user of OES, you need to be.
Yep. And Irena says in the chat, the YouTube chat, I'm on call tonight. Have to say good night to everyone. Thank you. Thanks for joining us, even though you couldn't stay the whole time, Irena. That's really nice.
And thank you very much for that super sticker, Irena. Very kind of you.
Very
thank
nice.
you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All righty dighty.
Oh,
I think I said hello to everybody in the chat, all 51. So welcome to all of you. And I'm going to go back to the speakers area to where we'll probably bring a few more speakers on in community time. But first, I want to remind everybody that there's nothing really going on tonight later that I know of, but you can check your chat.
Ballyhoo, which is Sharon Reed, and she says, hello, hashtag RobLynn Live. I miss you guys. How is Ollie the Wonder Dog? I hope all is well with you and yours. Yeah, we don't see you much, Sharon. You must be busy working, I bet, huh?
Yeah, she probably is.
She's a working woman there. Boy, so busy. But she's in our chat, YouTube chat, which is really nice. Nice to see you. We've been fine. Ollie's okay. And hope you are well, Sharon. We do hope you're well.
That is all true stuff right there. So, are we ready for community time?
Okay.
Do we have any other announcements? Now, tomorrow being Friday, is there something on at 11 or at 6 a.m. tomorrow? I forget. Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know. But we have Ram Hibam Bhatta Charji in our YouTube Live. He says, I love RobLynn. Congratulations, sir and ma'am. I love Unpassive Joy, Unpassive Joy, Unpassive Joy. I love Mr. Astor. Thanks. Oh, that's so nice.
Very nice.
Lovely comment.
We like it. So we'd like to also hear from you when we get to community time. What do you think of the background? Do you like the green with the yellow and being able to see the blue pin at the top? And I think you're going to be happy to see the yellow hands raised when you see that.
The main thing is we wanted to look aesthetics, right? We want it to look nice. We want it to be appealing, to catch people's attention, because we do post on social media as much as we can. And so we use these templates, these thumbnail size banners, I guess you can call it, to advertise the show. And we also, it's a functional thing, right? Because people are using it as their background when they're here on the panel or when they're speakers. I like to pin people, especially those with their camera on and they're active on the panel. I pin them, and the pin color is blue. When people raise their hand, if they're co-host, there's no way to raise their hand. But if they're just a speaker, not a co-host, and they want to speak, they raise their hand. The hand icon is yellow. So I'm hoping that the yellow, you guys can see it and that we can spot it easily. So this is like a trial tonight. And if you have any suggestions that if you think this is not so great, what's a better color choice, let us know. Something that will show the blue push pin and will show the yellow hand raise icon, whatever color that might be. All right.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Lynn. We'd love to have as many of you as like to join us on community time. Do we have any of the deaf community here tonight or no?
Yeah, we have today.
Will they be doing any signing
I
or
will
no?
find out.
A little later, that's fine.
We play it by ear.
Either way is
So,
good.
We have Dawn Swihart. She says, our very first phone had a crank one. Wow. It was wooden and hung on the wall. It was so exciting when we got our desk phone. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
That's going back a little bit.
Wow.
All right.
Amazing.
All right. I think we're ready to start community time, if that's okay.
Chris Green says, I like the background. Oh, that's good. And Carmela says the background looks nice. She likes it so far.
All right.
I think people, so far, Don Swihart says, I like the green. And Fern LaHaye says, the new VBG colors will be easier to spot amongst all the other OES webinars. Right. I think it would stand out. I don't think any other webinar uses green and yellow, right? We would be the only one. I might change the purple. You know how I have the date and the time in purple? And I'm debating what the color should be for the branding. And since
we'll take all suggestions.
I think blue is better than purple. I mean, I have to look at one of those color things. They tell you which colors belong to the same category or family. Like yellow and green, I know they blend, but I think blue blends better than purple, but I'm not sure. So any of you people with graphic art backgrounds or have a sense of artistic, and some of you are artistic, natural bent for art and color and design, we will take all your suggestions.
All right, our totals now are 51 and 39. We're 52 and 39. We're at 101.
Wow, that's.
Oh, really... no. We're at 90.
Oh,
no. 90 some odd.
That's still good. We'll probably pick up more people along the way.
Yeah, because the fine folks in India are waking up.
Yeah.
All right, so here's how it's going to work tonight and in every night with community time. Lynn has a button she can push, not the panic button, but the speaker. I'd like to be a speaker button. We used to do me, and that was a bit of a hassle. So now there is a button, and you will find that button for yourselves on the page that has the attendees. And Lynn will enable that in just a minute, and we'll bring all of you that want to come to the panel. The most we've ever had as a panelist is 38. We'd love to make a new record tonight if we can. So right now there's 52 and 38, which is 90 of you. So thank you for being here, everybody. And without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Lynn.
All right. And let me switch the ticker. The ticker that you see going by right now is the artwork of Michael Chata. He provides us with a unique ticker for every show. And it has a theme on it and the date. And he picks the emojis to go with the theme. So it's really thoughtfully created. Thank you, Michael, for doing that for us every day. And he also created one for the speaker request process.
Very nice. And I'd like to mention thank you to Mr. Sifu Francis Tay for your super sticker, Francis.
Thank you, Francis.
Thank you. Very kind of you, sir. We love you, and we appreciate everything you're doing, brother.
Thanks for the support. It really means a lot to us. We appreciate it. All right. So as you can see, it says If you want to be a speaker, which we encourage all of you to be, but it's not required, all you have to do is click the speaker request icon, and it's going to appear as soon as I enable that feature, which I'm going to do right now.
And if you don't already have the background and you would like it, Lynn will share the screen with the background in just a few minutes.
We will do
share the file.
Yeah, share file. All right, so come on down, everybody. Let's fill the panel up tonight, and let's see who we've got coming in. First to come in tonight is Cecil Weir. Cecil Weir from Canada. Welcome, Cecil. I think he'll be teaching tonight. I'm pretty sure. We'll see. We'll ask. And we got Deborah Long. And she's also been teaching, so maybe she'll be teaching tonight some signs as well.
All right.
Hello. How are you? Fine. I'm good. I'm okay. And Deb says hello. Both of
Deb.
you are want to teach signs tonight? Both of you? Yeah. Okay, both of them will. Okay, just let me know. Give me your list, and I'll write down what you're going to be teaching. You have time, because it'll be at the end, you have time. Don't rush. It'll be fine. Okay, they said good. All right, so next we got Patience Oseware coming in.
Hello, Patience. Welcome to the panel. Welcome.
Oh, okay. What we're going to do is I'm going to show it to everyone.
Thank you, Rob.
For everyone. Also in our group, our RobLynn Live.
You're welcome, Patience. We're glad you're here.
Messenger, you are in that group, right? It's not working? Oh, okay. I will share the file. Let people come in, and then I'll share the file in 1 minute. Okay. All right. This is great. All right. So now we got Fern LaHaye coming in.
Fern LaHaye in the house. Come on down, Fern.
Welcome. Oh, hi, Patience. I see Patience. And Carmela
Schwartz,
hi,
the fire girl, is here.
There's our Fern. Love you too. And next we have Gustavo Calle coming in.
Buenas noches, senor. Thank you for being here. Gracias.
Yes. I see Melanie Marcano.
Double Mel in the house. All right.
Hello, Carmela. We need to think of a sign name for Carmela. Deb, and she loves roses, flowers, her garden too, and roses she loves.
All right. You can't beat that.
Something like Carmela, or no, maybe flower. We're trying to think of a sign name for you, Carmela. So you two be thinking Carmela, like this?
That's a good one.
You like that? Deb, for Carmela, she loves roses.
That's a good one.
Flower, so Deb, your opinion. Like we could do Carmela.
All right, let's bring a few more people in.
We think about it. We're thinking about your sign name still. All right. Hello to Melanie. I see her.
Mel is in the house, and we want to remind everybody every Monday afternoon at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Mel is on with her hands-on training.
Yes,
it's very good.
Every Monday. And don't forget, she has a sign name. And what is it, Mel? What is your sign name? Show us.
What was my? Oh yes, I remembered now.
The letter M.
Yeah, it's.
Let it read the letter M like this.
M, right? M, and
that's your wavy hair.
Curly hair.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you guys are on this panel and you want to call her, just say Mel. Go like this and say Mel, and she'll know that you're calling her. Okay. So we're gonna do that with everyone. Everyone here will have a sign name eventually.
All right. Good
we'll
stuff.
have the deaf give you sign names. Okay. All right. Next, we have John JJB, Tin Man.
John Barilla in the house.
Here
Hello,
he comes.
John.
Oh, Cecil says this, like this, Carmela, for you. Because you have wavy hair too, so see like this, Carmela. You like that, Carmela? Okay, so you can now call Carmela without speaking. You can just say, hey, hello, Carmela. And she will know you're talking to her.
Nice.
So pretty
Nice.
cool.
Very nice.
Okay, next we got Franz Marcelin from Ocala, Florida, USA coming in.
All right, Franz, welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Nice to have you.
He's too young to have had a party line, though.
Yeah, he wasn't born yet. Right, Franz? You don't know about party lines. No, he says no.
He knows about parties, but not party lines. Okay.
Okay. All right, next we have Don Swarhart.
All right, Don, welcome, and welcome to DL, your sidekick from Ohio.
Don DL with her as well. Nice to have you here.
All right.
Okay, next we go on to Armin Hogue.
Armin Hogue in the house. Barking tree frogs.
Hi, Don and DL. All right, here comes Armin. And next we have Christopher. Let's find out which Christopher that is. Christopher Green. Welcome, Christopher Green. Hi, John Barilla.
Wait a minute. Christopher Green, isn't he related to somebody named Pat Green?
Yes, and hi, Armin. That is Pat Green's husband.
All right, welcome, 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 Chris. We're glad you're here, brother.
And I thinking that Pat is okay. I messaged you, but I think you didn't read my message, Chris, to ask how Pat is doing. Maybe you could give us an update. Okay, next we have Onyeloni.
Onyeloni. All right. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Armin.
Armin Hogue is here.
Hi, with a big smile. Very nice. Okay, next we have who coming in? Anuj Kumar. That is Saidul Sheikh.
Saidul Sheikh in the house.
Sidul with his wonderful smile. I love his smile.
All right, not too shabby.
Yep, here he comes. So
all right, we're sitting at 100 right now. 100 between the YouTube and OConnect. So not too shabby tonight, kids.
Very good. All right, coming in right now is Bilash, the guy with the huge smile and the enthusiasm to fill up the room. Bilash Roy. It's spelled R-A-Y, but he pronounces it Roy. Welcome, Bilash. And he loves Ashmo Faro, and he loves ONPASSIVE. He always is so.
All right, good stuff.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Yes, we have David Switzer.
DS in the house, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Whose birthday was 2 days ago, I believe.
All right. Welcome, David. Welcome, brother.
Hi, Saidul.
Hi, everyone.
Lovely to have you.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fine.
That's nice.
Thanks for getting up so early, Saidul. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Very much.
And hello to David Switzer.
David Switzer in the house. I'd know that hairdo anywhere. Welcome,
hello,
David.
Everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, brother.
All right. So that's it now. For now.
For now. So that gave us a grand total of 4, 8, 13, and 5 is 18. Not too
shabby.
Charoo. Yeah. All right. So I see right out of the chute, we've got a hand raised.
Oh, let me share the file first. I just thought of it.
Okay.
I'm going to share the file to everybody. You can either share the file with all or with speakers. So I always just click all because people may want it even if they're not on the panel. You know, you can still have it. So I'm going to my photos folder, and then I spotted the banner. I click open, and all I have to do now is click the arrow, the right arrow that says share. And there it is. So it's really easy to use the file share function. I encourage you to use it. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful feature. And I see that I'm pinning people. Is that blue pin clear enough to see against the yellow and the green? What do you guys think?
Mm-hmm.
Thumbs up if it's clear enough, and thumbs down if you think it's not clear. Is it clear? Thumbs up. You see the blue? Okay, good, good. All right. All right, and I see that Patience has her hand raised. Can you guys see Gustavo? And Gustavo has a black background, no background, so it's easy to see. But can you see Patience's yellow hand? Is it clear enough against the green background?
I think it is, yeah.
Give us your feedback on that. I'd like to know what you think.
All right, let's go to Patience first. Go ahead, Patience.
Hi everyone. I just put my hand up so we can get that test going.
Oh,
If
thank
we
you.
can see the hand up.
Yeah, I think that it's okay. I know yellow. See, for people with vision issues, what brings clarity when you need to read something is contrast. So, in other words, if the font is dark, you want the background to be light. If the font is light colored, you want the background to be dark. So the contrast, the greater the contrast, the more clarity you have in reading or seeing the image or reading the words, right? So I know yellow against green isn't like the ideal, because yellow is kind of light and lime green is light. And so it's not that much contrast, but I can't think of a way for us to see both the push pin and the yellow hand, the blue push pin and the yellow hand. It's kind of like, if anybody has any ideas, I'm open to hearing your ideas, because I don't have a graphic arts background at all. So if you have any ideas what to do. The other thing I could do, you guys, is I could make a little thing in the upper right hand corner, like a rectangular thing that has one spot dark and one spot light. You know what I mean? Like a rectangle, and the right side of the rectangle can be a light color, and the left side of the rectangle can be a dark color. You know what I mean? Because it's yellow and blue, right? That show up. Yellow, left is yellow, right is blue. So I could make the contrast if I have to. But anyway, so those are all ideas.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Patience. Let's go to Chris Green first, and then we'll go to Gustavo. Go ahead, Chris. We'd love to hear from you. If you can unmute and lay it on us. What's going on with Pat?
Looks like I think Pat's come. Oh, wait, no, maybe not. I can't remember what Pat's email is offhand. But that might have been Pat. I'm not sure. It could have been another Pat. Oh, Pat.
I had to unmute Norman.
Yeah, Lynn, no.
Okay. All right, Chris, are you able to, we see you're unmuted. Are you able to speak, sir?
Which Chris?
Chris Green. Christopher Green. He was next, and then Gustavo.
Oh, yeah, he is unmuted. Oh, I think you might have. Okay, you might have to refresh, Chris. So that's Pat's husband. If everybody's wondering, that's Pat's husband. So if you can't be heard, even though your mic is open, you can refresh. If you're on a laptop, I'm assuming you're on a laptop, refresh, and then you may be able to be heard.
You want to try it again, Chris? Go ahead. He's unmuted, but for some reason we can't hear him. All right. Well, in the meantime, we'll go to Gustavo and we'll come back to Chris Green. Go ahead, Gustavo.
Hi, everybody. A big blessings and hug to everybody. Um, First of all, I want to because I missed your information, Rob, there about this mobile internet. That was very curious and I think so important. So I I will go to be very happy if I can have that clearness.
Okay.
This info here.
So, what did you want me to clear up?
Yes,
Say it again, please.
yeah, you gave us in that moment you spoke about the browsers and also about that's possible will come. That is the moment that I lost the connection because it was buffering.
Okay. Yeah. What's coming next with regard to browsers is going to be mobile browsers.
A
I
mobile
don't.
browser.
I don't have the specifics on that.
Okay, but is it from ONPASSIVE, you mean?
Have a second. Gustavo.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. Do you have a second device on? We're getting an echo.
No. No, I'm alone in an apart because my signal in at home was so horrible. So I have to come outside. So it's quite noisy. There's a lot of motorcycles and cars. But I'm out and I am on low
Okay.
with my mobile.
Now it's a little better. Oh. Oh.
It's a little better. So, as we gather up some more information, I'll be again. But I just had the framework there that that's something that's coming with the browsing. Stand by
Okay.
for exciting stuff. So, you know, and with 70% of on-pass cities, with 70% of all affiliates, local affiliates being on mobile phones, that's going to be very important for all of us.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Thank you. That was.
Gustavo, the echo is out and
I
strong.
don't know why.
So when you
Don't know why.
you can unmute
Let me.
mute while Rob is responding to
You know that when I started to speak, was quite rare. That started to be, let's say, how you say in English when the voice break. And but I am alone with my mobile. I don't know why you hear echoes.
I don't either.
Yeah, but this is okay. This is okay. This is something I don't know what is going on. Really.
Okay, no problem. We'll talk to you shortly. Let's move along. I don't know how long we're going to be here
Yes, of
tonight,
course.
but that's good. Uh, okay, I see. Let's see, Melanie, and then I saw Carmela, I think, first. So let's go to. And by the way, Melanie, I can see your yellow hand pretty clearly, as well as the blue pin. The same thing with Carmela. So go ahead, Carmela, please.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I like the blue and I like green, and I think Rob is on side. They have a blue, but it's a light blue. I think if it will be a little bit darker, we can see much better.
Okay. We'll put that in the suggestion box for sure.
so
Okay.
put you mean light blue as a
It's something that
background?
behind him, so we can see him better.
No, dark. Make the pin itself a little darker.
Oh, we cannot control the color of the pin. The pin is selected.
You
The
can't.
pin color is selected for us already.
No, not the pin, not the pin. I mean Rob on the left side in his picture. Behind it says Rob and then it said Lynn. And behind Rob, there is a blue sky.
Yeah.
You
Or
have
change
to
the
make it a
background.
little
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah, we'll just change the background on that. That's something Lynn can do with Canva.
Chris can help me with that.
Yeah, Chris Tiazone will help
Okay,
Lynn with that. So that's good. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Carmela.
That's a good
welcome.
idea. Yeah, it's a good point.
Okay, let's try Chris Green again. Are you here, Chris Green? Go ahead and unmute. Go ahead. Are you able to speak? Go ahead.
We can't hear you yet. We're bringing in Armand, Mohammed Ashraf, and Saidul Steak back into the
All right,
panel.
we'll try it again in a few minutes here, Chris. It's once you unmute, it's not really coming through. So let's go to Mel. Mel, go ahead, Mel.
Thank you, Rob. Good evening, Rob, Sister Lynn, and everybody else who's on. I remembered, yeah, the rotary phones. You know those dial-up phones. So
Yes.
when I studied at CAA, we used to have that big old phone holding on our neck side and then typing. And you know what neck pain you would have,
Yes.
received from that.
Yes.
And it stemmed from there to, I mean, we're hardwired, but we had the mobile headset, but they find we were taking too long on the mobile headset. We used to go make tea, not me, but some people used to abuse it,
Uh-huh.
and then it stemmed that they went back to hardwire where we have to sit at our desk. So the technology from before and now, it's really come a long way. I mean, from this big old phone you hold underneath your neck, and then you're doing your multitasking, to now that you're free, you can type and have notes on your system in front of you instead of having paper to write on. And all those things. So
Yeah.
that's one of the big differences from then to now. And I remember the language we used to, when I was in college, we used to do the macro, and I hated this thing. I could never get it right. Typing in macro, the language, and
Right.
it was, wow, you have to make up all these long, not code, but whatever they used to call it, I forgot now. And now it's so simple to enter text or check GPT and whatever, and they fix everything for you along with these other apps. So technology really and truly, it's fast growing, and it has improved so vastly from then to now. There's so many changes, and I'm happy about it in one way. Yeah,
That is all good.
it
All good stuff for sure.
made life easier for
Thank
everybody.
you. Thank you,
Welcome,
Mel.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Looks like Gustavo has raised his hand again. Let's go to
Go to
Gustavo.
Gustavo. Sorry if I don't bring you a feedback about your layout, etc. Lynn, it's my opinion, of course. If you see, we can use two things, two backgrounds. Why? Because when we are in the awareness, everybody we cannot see really clearly all about the yellow text, only more or less the faces. So in my point of view, when you will go to use an webinar, I think that you can approach to the top one when say RobLynn Live, today's news today's, to approach that spaces, in other words, to give something important information, because we cannot see clear when we are in the webinars. You got it? So you miss an information of the yellow background because I only can see everybody face. And when you want to, of course, to send and to publish the webinar, then you have to use that. In my opinion about the colors, uh, in my point of view, if you can use the blue one, but a little lighter, then this is a very, for me, calm one. This green one and yellow, this is a quite calm. I like it, but in my point of view, I use it. I will use it a lighter color, a little less darker. Let's have the same English.
Lighter.
Uh, that is my opinion, suggestions.
You
All
prefer
right.
lighter, lighter yellow?
No, a lighter green.
Lighter
A
green.
little. Or if you use, for example, the blue ones, I like it for yesterday or 2 days before,
That's
but it can
perfect.
be a little, let's say, less dark, less darker. Then it's good for the eyes because when it's so dark, it's not so calm. You got it?
Yeah.
Got it.
So
All right.
the trick is to see the blue push pin and the yellow pen.
I listen you. Sorry?
It's it's trying to make a color where people can see the blue push pin and the yellow pen.
Okay, yes, of course. If you were going to use the blue one, you have to use that as yellow or even red or whatever one to, because if you use it blue one, then we cannot see it. Which means about the pin, right?
We could try red.
Excuse me.
We could try red behind the the basic color be red because red is not blue, but it's white, so it might work.
If for example, in my opinion, I love, for example, the combination of this Tom Hiffler. If you use the white, red, and blue, that is a very nice combination. It's just calm. It's just um, for the eyes. No, this is very important. This is being when in a webinar when this is too, how you say, I don't know how to say, too brilliant. So possible afterwards you become a little, let's
Your
say,
eyes.
not calm. No,
Yeah. Okay.
for
Yeah.
example.
Try that out.
All right. Then we'll try that for tomorrow night. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Let's go to Armin Hogue. I see your hand, Armin. Armin Hogue, come in, please.
He keeps getting booted out. I think I brought him in 5 times already. So he's having trouble staying in. I think he's not no longer in right now.
He is not, Armin.
Let me look.
I don't see him, no.
Come on.
Armin, refresh and try to come in again, I guess.
I don't think he's in. Yeah, he'll come back in again. He keeps trying to come back in.
All right. Anyone else who wants to talk a little about the dark ages and the current stuff up in with the the web? Anyone else? All right, Chris, I see your hand again. Try to unmute and let's hear from you, Christopher Green.
Oh, I know you're speaking. It's just that we can't hear you. So I know before, remember when Pat couldn't get her mic to work? And I think it was a setting. It's a computer setting. Unless, Chris, do you have any suggestions, Chris Tizon, to help Chris Green? He doesn't have any, his mic's not unmuting. If you have any ideas, let us know.
All right, we'll keep trying, Chris. No problem at all, brother. Thank you for being here. Okay, and
We'd like to communicate with him through the chat, so we know what he's using, either mobile phone or.
Oh, okay, very good.
You can communicate with us through the chat as well, Chris. You know, the webinar chat. If you'd like to relay information about Pat through the webinar chat, that would be great as well.
All right, let's go to Mel. Go ahead, Mel.
Oh, Sukumar says he's having some trouble with transmission, so he's going to go to the RobLynn YouTube channel. Okay, Sukumar. Thanks for trying. At least you tried. Hello, Minu Devi. Nice to have you, Minu. I see you on social media, and you're very active, and I believe you are either co-host or hosting webinars or speaking on webinars. That's why I recognize your name, Minu. And Armin says, I'm having tech issues. I'm sorry for that, Armin.
Let's go back to Mel then. Go ahead, Mel.
Yeah.
I'm Ashraf Ansari.
Go ahead, Mel.
Thank you, Rob. I remember those the floppy disks, and these big old how you call it, CPUs. You know, when
Yeah,
you had to insert this floppy disk and mark them one by one to remember what what you have saved. Now it's
yeah,
so easy. You just save into your drive, and you can export anything from your desktop, from your mobile even. So again, another big change. The big old motherboard CPU holding all this memory. Now we have the tiny little ones you can put in front of you on your desk, the desktop ones.
Well,
So
this
that
mini Max that Lynn has, it's a box about the size of, looks like 8 inches by 8 inches square. That's the whole computer. It's all in one little box.
yeah.
Called the Mini Max.
Mac Mini.
Mac Mini. Mac Mini. Interesting stuff for sure. Alrighty, let's see who else we can find out here in Radio Land. Okay, that was Mel. I don't see Armin yet. He's having tech.
I'm writing down the signs we're going to be teaching. I'm almost done. I just need to get devs, but I got Patty Andrea Cola's list already, and I'm almost done with Cecil's list, and then Deb will send me her list, and we'll have 3 teachers today.
All right. Let's go to Don and excuse me, DL and Dawn. Go ahead.
Thanks, Rob and Lynn. Appreciate everybody on the panel in the chat as well. And namaste to my Indian friends. Yeah, I just wanted to touch on the subject tonight. You had mentioned it earlier, Rob, for Tim Berners-Lee. He was a British scientist that actually was credited in 1989 for inventing the internet. He was a scientist that worked with CERN, which is the particle collider in Switzerland there. So, but you were right, because the USC, UCLA, Stanford, those type of institutions all the way out to Utah, like you alluded to, was really the first institutions that instituted the main World Wide Web. But there's basically 3 breakdowns of the World Wide Web now. It's what they call Web 1.10, Web 2.0, and then there's Web 3.0, which is what we're currently in right now. If anybody remembers way back when, Web 1.0 was just a bunch of links that just highlighted. It really didn't go anywhere as far as redirects and all that. It's kind of ugly looking, to tell you the truth. That was basically read only. So that was really the internet in its initial stages. It was read only. Then it come up to Internet 2.0, which was read only, and then you had a speech to go with it. So it was read only and speech, which right now was Internet 2.0, which is your Facebook and social media and things like that. But now that just recently we come into Internet 3.0, which is your blockchain, and now it's got internet, writing, and sharing. That's the difference between the internets 1, 2, and 3. So 1 is read only, 2 is read and write. That's like social media, etc. You can write on those. And then 3 is Web 3.0, where you get into the blockchain and sharing. So it's read, write, and sharing. That's Web 3.0. Back to you, Rob.
All right, thank you for that. Appreciate that very much. Let's take a look. Is Armin back? Is Armin anywhere? Where are you, Armin? I don't see him. Okay.
He's in the chat.
So we got Chris Green having trouble a little bit, and so does Armin. Armin, if you'd like to write in the chat what you have in mind, we can certainly read it. Be happy to do that. Same thing with you, Chris. Chris Green, if you'd like to write in the chat, maybe an update on Pat, that'd be great. Since we can't get you on the horn here.
Or you can put it in Messenger and I'll share it.
Or in Messenger, that's true.
You can send it to me, or you can send it to the RobLynn Messenger group as well.
Yeah,
whatever
that's fine.
Whatever suits you.
That is better than fine. That's refine. All right, let me see what's going on here. Let's go back to Mel. Hello, Mel.
Hi. Oh my God. I thought my mic was closed. I'm so sorry. I'm pretty quiet in the background, but I left the mic open, not by on purpose, by accident. Sorry if there was a little bit of noise coming from my side. You know, right now we have high speed, ultra speed, right? Internet. Before it was I forgot the sound of it, but the dial-up ones. When you used to have to wait for it to dial up in order for you to use the internet. And now it has gotten to be high speed, ultra speed, and you just turn on your computer and there you go, voila, everything is all set for you. Once you have your programs up, you're good to go. But the dial-up would take forever, and if the internet was down a bit, then your work, it's delayed.
You're right. You're right. Now it is so fast now, it's just a matter of a click of the mouse.
Yeah.
And you're there. So thank you for that, Mel. Are you looking to see if Chris and Armin put in the chat or put somewhere?
No.
Nothing yet? Okay. All righty.
Yeah, there's quite a few auto refreshing on my browser. Yeah, I think I noticed quite a few folks getting booted out today and trying to come back in. So.
Right.
Yeah.
I do want to say beginning tonight is going to be one in a series of many, right? We have a number of topics. There are going to be great innovations and different innovations around the globe and that have, helped us with healthcare, helped us with maybe shopping, helped us with the sporting thing, helped us with schoolwork. We're going to be talking about those things over the next few nights. I think it'll be interesting.
Great innovation.
Great innovations will be the lead part of the topic. And then we'll mention, like tonight was World Wide Web. We'll talk about, maybe in cooking, maybe in sports, as I mentioned, maybe in theater, movies, maybe in music. So stay tuned for all that. And let's go to Carmela. Hello, Carmela.
Hello, everyone. I would like to say I was a few hours ago go to our website and I found it singing. There was a music in it.
Oh.
And it was a surprise for me, and I love it.
Is it on the main page of ONPASSIVE.com? Or where did the music show up?
One of my friends suddenly it started musically, and I was so excited.
Was it when the first page you go to, it's there, the music, or is it on another page?
It's our website. One of my links, I open it, and suddenly it starts music.
Oh, wow!
And the website was singing for something about the world is in a chaos now, and we have to do something. And I was very happy to listen to that. And the sing was excellent.
That's cool, Carmela.
Very nice. Thank you, Carmela.
Well, I'll have to check it out.
Check that out tonight.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
All right, let's go back to Mel.
Sorry, I should have commented on the background as well. The background looks great, except if you have the pastel, I agree with, what's his name? Gustavo. A bit of pastel, more pastel, because not everybody here sees, dark or brighter color, so it's a contrast. The right. Green and yellow is nice, RobLynn, but a little bit of not sky blue, but a little bit in between sky blue and The lighter blue would be nice. Or purple.
Okay.
The purple was nice as well. I liked it.
Yeah. So it has to be a lighter purple because the purple
Yeah,
we have used, nobody could see the pin, the blue pin.
like a lilac, kind of.
Okay.
Lilac color, the lighter purple.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I think the yellow and the blue
this is
would
a work.
pop off of that.
Yeah, this is a work in
Right.
progress, and keep working on it till it's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I wanted to talk about an observation I noticed as well. Observation I noticed. Another
Sure.
observation. Remember how I said just, I think 2 nights ago, that when I log off of OConnect, the new one, that it wasn't allowing me to log off, but I would log off on out of every other programs. Now in the morning when I woke up, I would have seen the screen, on passive screen, where you would be logging in to go in, right? And that screen is there. So I was thinking it's a default, but it looks like it is a default because this afternoon, or earlier in the afternoon, because we are in night now, when I look on the bottom of my screen, the ONPASSIVE logo is there. The OConnect logo is there. It was never there. So automatically it's sitting there, and I was happy because when I highlighted it, that same screen I used to see in the morning when I go to open my computer, it's that's the same screen showing. So it looks like they're, you know how you have default like Google button, default Microsoft Outlook button at the bottom of your screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so mine is sitting there, the OConnect. It's right there.
Oh.
So it's a good thing because I can just click on it and go in and log in.
That is good.
Yeah. Observation.
We like observations.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Let's take a peek and see if anybody else is here. Did you want to do the signing? We're at 9:41 now.
That's good. Yeah.
Good time for signing. See if they're ready.
Okay, okay, hold on one second. Change one thing here.
Armin, if you can keep trying, brother.
Okay. Patty, I see your change. Thank you. I put down the change. And then we have Cecil, he gave me his list. I have your list, Cecil, and I have Patty's list. So I'm just waiting for Deb, your list. You will give me, we will start teaching tonight. You, Deb, you can be the last. Okay? The last. Is she frozen? Oh, okay, she's good. Okay. All right, so let's start with, let's go with Patty. Start with Patty. Then we'll have Cecil. And then we'll have
Steph.
Okay?
You need to make a pitch.
All right. Let us go to the side view. And then, okay, so everybody, please keep muted. All right.
Try to
Look for Patty. Scroll up and down until you see Patty. Okay, I see you, Patty. Scroll up and down. She says, hello, hello. Are you good? Everybody good? Phew. And there was a tornado. Oh, that was a close one, she said. A tornado in my area. Lucky you're safe. Thank God. Yes, she says yes. Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you good? The first word is dog. D O G. D O G. She's showing a dog. How would a dog look? Or you can say dog. You slap your knee and snap your finger, or this for dog. Okay. Next word is dig. D I G. D I G. Dig. This is like an animal digging. Die. D-Y-E. 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 Die. Like getting something and dipping it into the dye. Dye. Or like here, dye. Excuse me. Next is ice. I C E. I C E. Ice. Showing the frozen nature of ice. It's water that's frozen, right? Excuse me. Oh. Okay. Ice. Ice. I-L-Y. 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 I love you. The international sign, which means I love you, is this. I love you. I love you. Jaw. J. Draw the letter J with your baby finger. A. W. J. A. W. Jaw. Showing the upper and lower jaws. Joy. J. O. Y. J. O. Y. Joy. The letter J and alternate left and right. That becomes joy. 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 Jog. J. O. G. J. O. G. Jog. Isn't that, it looks like jogging. Jogging. Key. K. This is the letter K. K-E-Y. K-E-Y. And the sign is this, putting the key in the door, doorknob. E. This letter shape X and then do this. Key. Kid. K-I-D. K-I-D. And you use this hand shape and place the index finger by your nose and wiggle it. Patty. Why? Because kids, they're talking about kids having drool, their nose is always running. So that's why they have this for the sign for kids. You know, kids doing this. So the sign is kid. That shape here. Kid. Next word is let. L-E-T. L-E-T. And the sign is this. Scooping forward. Lie. L-I-E. L-I-E. Lie. Or others, this one. Lie. Yeah, either so she does. Patty's sign is one finger, but the other one I see is with the whole hand. Just do this lie. Lot. L O T. L O T. A lot. A lot. A big amount. Lot. A lot. Yay. He's clapping for us all. Thank you, Patty. Appreciate it. Okay, now we're going to go to Cecil. All right, look for Cecil in the side view. Hello, everybody. Scroll up and down till you find me. I'm excited to teach you animal signs. Animal signs. This is deer. Hand shape here, and the thumbs touch the side of your head. Deer, deer. And that is moose. Number 5 hand shape, touching the side of your head and going out. Moose. Moose. Or you can do this, moose. Either sign will do. Bear. Bear. Kind of scratching you can touch your chest, yeah? Because of how the bear claw is like. So that's how they have bear. That's why. This is a sign for wolf. Wolf. Showing the snout of the wolf. The long snout. Wolf. Wolf saying, ooh, howling. Ooh. Boar. It's showing the tusks of the boar, the tusks. The tusks go out and curve. Yeah, so this is tusks. Boar. Pig. Pig and boar is like this. Boar. Rabbit. Rabbit. Raccoon. It shows the what the eyes look like on a raccoon, right? Raccoon. Black. You know, here's a black mark across the face. Yeah, that's how they get this for raccoon. Mouse. The index finger touches the tip of your nose, brushes against your tip of your nose over and over. Mouse. Because of the mouse and because of the nose, what the mouse looks like. Mouse. Rat. The letter R. Same as mouse, the same motion, touching your nose back and forth. Yeah. But with the letter R, it's rat. Rat. Okay. Turtle. The turtle with the shell. This is the shell and the turtle's head. Head. Turtle. Isn't that cute? Cute sign. See, so that's a cute sign. I like that sign. Turtle. Bat. Bat. B-A-T. Bat. And the next word is ants. 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 Bird. Showing the beak. The beak of the bird. Opening and shutting. The beak. Bird. Next we have duck. This hand shape. Duck. Because the it's wider on the duck. You know, we call it the beak.
Beak.
The beak of the duck is wider, yeah. Duck. We got spider. 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 Looks like a spider to me. Looks like a spider. All right. Butterfly. This is the one that Carmela likes, right? Carmela? She loves that sign. flower, butterfly is flittering and fluttering around a flower. He's saying. Next we have cow. The cow's horn. This is the horn of the cow. Horn. Cow. Cow. Bull. B-U-L-L. Bull. 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 Okay, where are we now? Horse. Horse. This handshake. Place the thumb by your head and wiggle your fingers. Horse. Fish. 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 Frog. 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 Because you know how the throat goes out and in when it croaks? So that's why they got this sign for frog. And bee. Bee. Yay, good job, he says. Thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Good job. Let me see if Deb sent me her list. Okay, here we go. I see your list now, Deb. I see it. Where is Deb?
Let's see her.
Oh, I see you now. Okay. Okay. Hold on. She's going to be teaching World Wide Web, serve people, women, children, public, books, newspaper, telegraph, telephone, radio, TV, user-friendly, and web browser and digital solution. So let's go to the, it'll focus on you. I'll let you. Side view, she'll be in the center though. Okay, go ahead, Deb. Everybody keep muted, okay?
Okay, hello. Good to see you all. Now, I found out two things. World Wide Web, www. Website, you have to spell it. WEBSITE. World Wide Web is www. Got that straight. It's called serve. I've been watching while I'm doing all the talking, so I've been picking out the words. But serve people, two P's. Alternate circles. People. Woman. Children. Like you pat them on the head. It's open to the public. Books started out way back in the books. Then it goes to newspapers, print newspapers. Then it goes to telegraph with the Morse code telegraph. Then it goes to telephone and radio, TV. Everything is user friendly. User friendly. user friendly. Web browser, WEB browser. Like to look for browser. And the last one is digital. Alternate Ds. Digital solution. Remember that from before. Digital solution. I hope that helps.
Lynn, you're muted, okay?
Oh yeah, I muted myself so that Deb would be in the middle. Sorry, I forgot. I want to say thank you to our 3 deaf teachers tonight. Thank you to Deb. Thank you to Cecil. And thank you to Patty. Love you all. They're sending love.
Well, all righty. I guess I'm unmuted now. Let me take a peek at the panel, and I don't see any hands, so I think it's time we go to Mr. John JJB Tinman for a song.
Butterfly. Cecil saying butterfly.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Tonight I've done a few before, a couple at least, of the Beatles. So I thought I'd go back to a group tonight. And, we've done a couple of ladies and we did single men before that. So I thought, let's go back to a group and go back to whoops, something flying in my apartment there. A big group, big impact on rock and roll, revolutionized, I think, basic sound of a lot of rock and roll. And so that's the Beatles. And let me tell you, people say, what's the big deal? Well, the Beatles spent 1,278 weeks in a row on the Billboard chart. Think about that for a second. And also, they relentlessly imaginative and experimental music. The Beatles grabbed hold of the international mass consciousness in 1964 and never let go for the next 6 years to 1970. Always staying ahead of the pack in terms of creativity, never losing their ability to communicate their increasingly sophisticated ideas to a mass audience. And that's true, I think, that they did make rock and roll with their original music a bit more sophisticated. Okay, so one we're going to do tonight, I really like, because I like a lot of their stuff. And this is called The Long and Winding Road. This is a nice one. So here we go, by the Beatles, written by Paul McCartney. I think he wrote this one alone. And this is what it sounds like. Here we go. The long and winding road that leads to your door will never disappear. I've seen that road before. It always leads me here. Lead me to your door. The wild and windy night that the rain washed away has left a pool of tears, crying for the day. Why leave me standing here. Let me know the way. Many times I've been alone. Many times I've cried. Anyway, you'll never know the many ways I've tried. Still they lead me back to the long, winding road. You left me standing here a long, long time ago. Don't leave me waiting here. Lead me to your door. Still they lead me back to the long, winding road. You left me standing there a long, long time ago. Don't keep me waiting here. Lead me to your door. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you.
That was very good, John. Thank you. That's a blast from my past. So we'll take a spin around the room real quickly and see if there's anyone that would like to add anything. I was really kind of disappointed we couldn't hear from Chris Green. Chris, are you able to unmute by any chance? Could you try that again?
Or you could type in the chat.
Or type in the chat, either one.
I think he's typing.
Actually, I got his message. She is actually Pat using the OES account of Christopher Green and his laptop, and I replied to her, and she updated us with these words. My arm has a clean break. They didn't put a cast on it and no surgery.
Okay.
I was told it will make it to 8 weeks to it's really small on my laptop. The message is there. Please scroll up until Lynn, if you could read it on yours end.
Oh, where is it at?
After before the words of Cecil, Deb, and Pat.
In the chat?
Yes, the group chat.
Oh, okay. Let me look.
In the in-call meeting here in OConnect.
Oh, in the webinar chat?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Okay, I'm just going to scroll up a bit. I'm scrolling up. It's nice that you're here, Pat. Okay, here he is. All right. She says, my arm has a clean break. They didn't put a cast on it and no surgery. I was told it will take 6 to 8 weeks to heal. I am checking of having I'm checking of having visiting angels come in on Monday, and my arm is in a sling. Thank you, Lynn, for being my hero. You are appreciated. Oh, I'm glad you're okay, Pat. We're all thinking and praying for you, and it's nice that you were here today. And I'm glad you felt well enough that you could join us. And just the main thing is to rest and do what's best for you over the next couple of months, okay? Because we all love you.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. We appreciate that, Pat, very much. And we're certainly sending love, light, and prayers your direction without a doubt. All right. Let's go to Carmela Schwartz. She has something for us.
I want to
Carmela.
thank all the people here that teach us sign, and I want to thank John Barilla. You're all amazing. You come every night and you do a great job, and I really appreciate that. And I wanted to say that everybody will know. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Carmela. We appreciate that very much. We never saw Armin Hogue come back. Sorry about that, Armin. We'll see you tomorrow night, I hope. And that's about it from here, from beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida, where it was 87 degrees today, a little steamy hot. Ollie Boy went for a ride in the carriage today, and he had a good time. He was out and about, and that was all good.
And I think it would be a great time to do a picture, a screenshot again with I love you. So if anybody wants to be in the picture, turn your camera on. I see Patience, Onyeloni, Pat, Green if you feel like it, stick around Sarkar and Bilash. We're going to take a picture. Mohammed is going to take a picture. All right? Are you guys ready?
And David Switzer looking good, brother, with that background. Looking good.
Very nice. Okay? We're going to do the I love you sign, and this is the handshake. One hand, two hands, doesn't matter.
All right.
I'm going to count 1, 2, 3 and take the shot. All right?
All right.
1. Wait, somebody's coming in. Hold on. We got Armin coming in. Let's wait for him.
All right, Armin. We're going to wait for you, brother. We're getting a picture.
He wants to be in the picture, of course. Come on down, Armin, and show your camera so you can be in our picture. Give him a second to come in. There he is. Come on, Armin. We ready? We're doing I love you. Make sure you're far away. You're too close. You can't see your I love you. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now, everybody sign I love you, including John Barilla. You're not too late, John. I love you, John. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, now.
All righty then. Glad you made it back in, Armin. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So tomorrow we will be back at 8. Nothing in the OES range tomorrow, but Saturday you can look for OES India on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So check your listings in the back office if you're interested in any webinars or chats. They'll mostly be posted there. There's been averaging 35 to 45 a day. So thank you everybody for being here. We appreciated all we appreciated the super stickers. We appreciated everybody's comments, and we appreciated the couple of questions that we got as well. So
thank you to everyone, people in the actual webinar here in OConnect. Thank you to the folks that have been with us all night on YouTube in our live stream. And thank you for those on Facebook, LinkedIn, and X who also joined us tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you.
It has been a banner night. So I'm going to say for one last time tonight, salute to all active duty military, salute to all military veterans, salute to all first responders. And I know you're waiting for this one. Salute to every one of you. To every one of you for being here. It means the world to both of us. So,
and Shirley Dotson is in the webinar chat. She says, thank you, RobLynn and Live, for putting out your welcome all sign. Thank you very much.
All right. We are a welcome all equal opportunity. Come join us tomorrow night. We're having a good time.
And we have Pat Green. She says, thank you, Robin, Lynn, and everyone for the prayers.
All right.
Certainly. And we had, I was going to scroll up one more comment here. Oh, people are thanking John. Lots of thanks to John for the song. Thank you, John. And I think I got the major stuff there. All right. Thank you, you guys.
All right, everybody. Thank you. Good night. And unmute. Say good night to everybody. Good morning, good afternoon.
Great song, John. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Robin. John.
Thank you.
Thanks, Patty, for the sign language. Cecil, Deborah.
Bye.
Good night.
Technical issues, sorry.
Bye, Carmela.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Good night,
everyone.
Armin. Market Tree Talk, bud.
Good night, Greg. Good night, Mel.
See you later, Chris.
Good night, Fern.
Bye.
Bye, Mel.
Good night.
Bye,
Love
Mel.
you.
Good night.
Hello, Mel. Good night, Deborah.
Yeah.
See you.
Yeah. Dawn.
Bye,
Yes, Dawn.
bye, John. Please tell everyone. Nice sweet dreams.
Good night, Chris.
Good night, Rob.
I have an idea because I see Chris and Balash just came in. Chris, T, and Balash just showed up. So let's take another picture, okay? All right? So I just muted people so you could hear me. Okay.
All right.
All right. We unmute everybody again. Okay, here we go. Ready for the picture? Balash. Get on camera, Balash. We're doing one because you're here. Balash, back. Balash, take a picture. Picture, Balash. Balash.
Bye, everyone. Love
Okay.
you.
Oh, wait. Somebody. Hold on. Pedro. Pedro's coming back. Can you wait for Pedro? Do you mind? Pedro's coming in.
Yo, Bilash.
Where's Balash? Come on, Balash, show your camera. Pedro, we're waiting for you. One more picture. And Armin, we only see your chin. You gotta come up low. Yeah.
There?
Right there.
Okay. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's good now. Okay.
So
All
I
right.
don't have a screen on.
Okay, this can be a silly expression or a silliness. Whatever you want to do that silly would be good. Silly face, silly sign, whatever you want to do.
I'm trying to
Ready?
get my head in the frame behind me.
You have to go farther away. You're too close to the camera, aren't you?
Sorry.
Go farther back. There, now we see you. Okay, are you guys ready? Okay, Deborah has an idea. Find butterfly. You put your hands like this, cross them over, and make the wings fly. And Pedro's got I love you. That's good too. One, and then there's Chris making animal signs. 1, 2. Where's your sign, Mel? Where's your sign? Diana, where's your sign? Make a sign, Diana.
Come on, Mel.
Come on, Mel. Yep, butterfly. Butterfly will do it. Okay, whatever you want. 1, 2, 3, now. Okay.
Hey.
Let me save it.
Hey. Ho.
Save it. I'll put it in the chat, the pictures, okay? The pictures I'll put in the messenger chat. You can look at the pictures. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to save the chat again because we stayed so much longer.
Namaste.
Okay, I just saved the chat. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Good night.
Namaste.
Namaste, Jahan sir.
Namaskar.
Jahan sir, namaste.
My husband is not
Bye now. See y'all. Bye. See y'all.
Oh, thumbs up.
Yo,
Good
come back.
night.
Mr. Ash. Mr. Asbelash.
Pedro.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Oh, Velas, okay, let's take another
I am
picture.
Velas.
Okay,
Hey,
so remember, one more
Good
picture. One
night.
more
Sweet
time.
dreams.
I want it to lock in the
oh.
Are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Picture time. Now. At least we got the last in there.
All
My
this,
heart has sir.
all this for
My heart
97
has
bucks.
sir.
Hey, the last.
All for 97.
All right. Thanks for your patience, everybody.
Thanks a lot,
On the
everybody.
count. 3,
Thank you,
2,
everybody.
1. Good night.
Bye,
Yeah.
good night.
Goodbye.
Little
Goodbye. Good night.
darling.